Hey guys, MP Gamer here, and today I got a video to show you. And as you can see, we're about to make a video. It's about to be a close video. Me and my friend, Gio, we're about to make this video, and we're about to we're about to do this thing. So I'm gonna show you this deck. As you can see, it's a pretty OP deck. I'll show you a few replays at the end of this, but first I'm gonna do this live attack, and I'm gonna type in now. So now, cause. Okay. Anytime he's ready, I'll let him know. Okay, so I guess he's ready. So yes, we spawned up with him. He's at 967, and I'm right here at 15 something. So this is a total overkill, as you can see. I'm not sure what his deck looks like at all. So this is like a total thing. I just dropped my minion horde right there, and he said good luck. So hopefully he does not have arrows in his startup deck, which he does. So I'm gonna send him a sad face. I'm gonna send him a sad face and cry, but as you can see, I already spawned up some barbarians. This deck is gonna be hard to use. My phone is gonna die soon, and this guy, he got this already. So this is just a strange deck already. So we're already about to take out that balloon, and this is nothing. So far, this guy he's gonna lose because, as you can see, it's gonna be. I'm just gonna rip through that giant, have my giant ready to tank for this, and boom, he's gonna use his arrows irresponsibly, and I'll show you why using your arrows irresponsibly never comes in right. So as you can see, we have minion horde, and you know in the beginning that he just used his arrows irresponsibly. So that means we must we have to be able to push with this basically. So he misused his arrows, and that basically means we can take this guy over. And it's basically over with, and he's going to send us a well played, but it's basically over with, so I'm going to use this, and it's an OP deck. Like I said, this is a new OP deck that I'm trying to show everyone, because it's gonna eventually run out and not be OP anymore, but as it is OP, I'm going to try to explain it to you guys. So I'm just going to rocket his tower and then keep playing the game. I'm just gonna I'm not even gonna let him. I don't care. He can actually take a tower right now, and I'll totally be good with that. But I'm just gonna drop a few spare things and really don't care anymore. So drop some arrows on that, making sure that goes down almost definitely. So I'm just gonna drop some barbarians. I really don't care. I'm just trying to defend. But as soon as I get that rocket, I'm gonna rocket his tower 3 crown. He didn't believe me when I told him that this was an OP deck, and as you can see, he can see now that this is pretty OP, and I'm about to rip through that balloon, so that was nothing. And as you can see, everything is about to melt for this guy, and as you can see, the good game is about to come down. Good game, because I see the rocket, so I know I'm about to pin it down. And boom, as you can see, that's the end of the game. He can take the tower actually, so I don't care. I really wasn't trying to defend. As you can see, I was just trying to cycle up my next rocket and get the 3 crown. So this is a very, very overpowered deck, as you can see, guys. So as you can see, that was a good game. So I'm gonna show you guys a few replays, and these are like all wins. So yeah, I did lose this one battle with this guy with a freaking elixir collector. I was like, what the heck? And I was so thrown off balance. Back to this deck, and I got like 4 straight wins. Like as you can see, I got like a bunch of straight wins. This like never happens. So as you can see, I'm gonna show you guys this first one, and it's gonna be in Spell Valley, and this is where oh no, this is King Geos. So I'm gonna show you this one, and against this guy, and this is where using your arrows right comes into play. If you never use your arrows right, if you mess with arrows, then you're gonna mess up their whole raid, or you're gonna mess up your whole attack plan. So you gotta make sure you use your arrows effectively. Not you, the other person has to use their arrows effectively. So I dropped this Valkyrie, that way I don't drop a bunch of troops and she just takes them out. I just dropped the Musketeer because it's a single target and it does a bunch more damage, and it will just rip through it. I know it was kind of stupid. I did not see the baby dragon coming, but I was just trying to take out the prince, and I actually will take out that baby dragon, who will get like 1 shot, no shots off, and that Musketeer will just be OP and be MVP and just take out everything. Then I dropped the barbarians. This will prove how OP this deck is. I'm going against people in my league and just whooping them like easily. He's gonna drop that P.E.K.K.A, but the skeletons are gonna distract him, and the Musketeer and the barbarians are going to take over. And this is where a sign where he uses his arrows irresponsibly and he does not use them right. If you don't use your arrows right, you basically screwed up your whole raid. That's when you can drop your minion horde. Whenever they drop those on like your musketeer or your wizard or your or say your witch has spawned up a bunch of skeletons, then what you need to do is don't even worry about it. Just wait till you get your next minion horde, and he's already used his arrows wrong, so you just use their arrows. I mean, not your arrows, you used your minion horde, even though if he has a mirror card, still use your minion horde because you don't. So you just go out and attack. So as you can see, he's gonna drop his prince or his Valkyrie, but I mean it's not really gonna care at this point. This is where I just wait. I really don't care. I just rocket this guy's tower, and I really don't care about any of these towers right here. I really don't care about him. I really want him to take them or something, so that way we can go into overtime. But I'm gonna spawn up a rocket soon and gonna use it. So as you can see, the minion horde would just rip through that prince, and as you can see, this Valkyrie is going to be history as well, and this is going to be nothing for us. So as you can see, this minion horde is about to fly over there and ruin this whole guy's life. But I mean, really, it's not about the full push. I was just trying to play the game, but not really play the game. I was just trying to get the next rocket, which was taking forever, and then I eventually got it. He failed on his arrows again, as you can see, using his arrows ineffectively. If you do not use your arrows effectively, you're going to screw up your whole attack. So I just dropped some arrows right there because I really don't care. He could have dropped a full minion. I really wouldn't have care. And as you can see, I hate when people do it to me, so I had to start doing it to them and making them feel bad because they make me bad. So as you can see, we're at like 15 16 61. We're going to show you guys another one, and then we're going to get this over. We're going to get this video over with. And this guy, he's going to show this one. This guy, he was using like a spec and some goblins, and it was just strange. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you this guy because this one was more interesting. This is how much of a comeback deck this is. Anytime on a raid that someone takes 2 of your towers on 1 of your tower, do never give up, dude. Because I was about to give up this game, literally, but then I realized how OP my deck was anyway. And as you can see, this is what he's going to do in the beginning. I'm like, oh, he's a silly fool. He's a silly fool, but as you can see, I did not get my arrows first. I only got my minion horde, so I just dropped down my minion horde for distraction, and then got my arrows, and then said wow, because like his minion horde just got dropped and everything, all his minions and his goblins got dropped, and I only got like a hit points off. So as you can see, I'm just waiting for my elixir to spawn up. I actually have the elixir advantage on him because I'm already at 10 and he's at 9 already. So as you can see, he drops his prince. But watch how OP this is. Look what he's about to do. Boom, he's about to literally take this full tower. Like nothing's stopping him at all. And literally, this is where I was about to give up. But then I realized how OP this deck is and how OP this deck can get if it's used right. So watch this guy. He's going to use his arrows ineffectively. Like I said, if you have too many skeletons, I was going to drop the barbarians just in case the giant died and the wizard needed a tank. But then I realized that he used his arrows ineffectively, and I kind of realized that he did not have a mirror card. And then I dropped the minion horde right there, so that was pretty smart. And this guy is going to go down like so quickly. This is basically a comeback of the century. And as you can see, I'm about to take out my charger because it keeps interrupting this. So I dropped a rocket last minute. I know most people don't like the rockets, and as you can see, I'm doing it again because basically it was a good comeback. And I know. People hate when that happens, but it was just a good comeback, and I needed to do that to get out my stress. So as you can see, this is the last one, and this is a pretty good battle. This guy didn't give me much of a fight. It was pretty easy. It was like he was standing there the whole time just like waiting. So as you can see, I'm going to speed it up because he literally takes forever to attack. We both take forever to attack. I usually do this when I want to see what they got first, and I guess he was doing that too, but I guess that we both like we want to drop something. So I did this to another guy too, and I'm going to speed this up. I'm just going to pit every type of taunt that I can until eventually I get a taunt limit mark, and then I can't pit any more taunts. He's going to drop some spirit goblins and mess up the silence forever, and I'm going to drop some arrows, and I'm basically going to rip through this guy. He has a freaking spawner deck. I probably could have 3-crowned him if it was like, basically if it was enough time, but I didn't have enough time. He used his fireball. I realized that he did not have arrows, so I dropped some minion horde on that side, and boom, I take out the whole goblin horde rush, and I laugh again because time ran out, and basically we wasted both of our time by doing that. But as you can see, I have another one. We both wasted our time again. That was another 1 crown. I want to see if I guess it was against this guy too. So yeah, I think me and him were just stalling at it forever and ever. But as you can see, we were both waiting to see if we were going to drop something. And I was just trying to see what I can use against him to see if I was going to counter him or anything like that, which I totally did. So basically, we were just waiting and waiting to see if one of us were going to drop anything. So I start crying and say good luck. But as you can see, I was just taunting him, just saying anything right now. And basically, this is basically easy so far. He's not. This is it's about a minute to go. As you can see, it's about 60 seconds left. I'm going to say oops and send every Thompson. And as you can see, the time is just melting past, and neither one of us has dropped a tower, has dropped a troop, nor has dropped a tower so far. So it's in overtime now, as you can see, overtime. And I dropped the freaking musketeer. I break the silence this time. And my phone is freeze, but I have enough time to drop the giant, but he drops the freaking freeze spell. But the wizards just do so much freaking damage to the barbarians. And as you can see, it's last minute, it was like 0.2 seconds that this guy had to catch up, and he had a freaking barbarian and Valkyrie push, and not Valkyrie and musketeer push, and I think we all know how strong that is. So like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think about all those battles. And as you can see, we're at 1561. That's like an all-time best for us. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, peace out.